Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. In a stunning and heartwarming twist that no one saw coming, Sister Wives fans are buzzing louder than ever after whispers turned into full-blown celebration. Meri Brown has secretly married. Yes, you read that right. The woman who stood strong through years of heartbreak, public scrutiny, and spiritual separation from Kody Brown has found her own happily ever after, and Season 18 of Sister Wives seems to have captured the quiet but monumental moment that's sending shockwaves through the TLC universe. For over a decade, Meri has been the face of resilience, a woman whose journey began with idealistic dreams of plural unity but ended in emotional isolation. Yet, the beauty of her story lies in her rebirth. Viewers who have watched her navigate the complicated Brown family dynamic, from being Kody's first wife to feeling sidelined by his growing attachment to Robyn, are now seeing her in a radiant new light. Season 18 has given fans glimpses of Meri smiling in ways she hasn't in years, her laughter returning, her eyes glowing with a serenity that only comes when someone has finally stepped out of the shadows of pain and into the sunlight of a new chapter. Sources close to production have reportedly confirmed that Meri tied the knot in a secret ceremony earlier this year, and though details are tightly guarded, what's clear is that this wasn't a publicity stunt. It was an act of love, independence, and closure. For years, Meri's storyline revolved around heartbreak, from the infamous catfishing scandal that rocked her marriage to the emotional distance that grew between her and Kody after decades of shared life. Fans watched her cling to hope while Kody drifted further away, leaving her emotionally stranded. But it was in that loneliness that Meri discovered her strength. Season 18 has been painting a portrait of a woman who is finally free, her story no longer tethered to Kody's narrative or the expectations of the polygamist faith she once followed. Instead, she has embraced authenticity, joy, and self-worth, and apparently, a partner who truly cherishes her. Reports suggest that Meri met her new husband, a quiet entrepreneur from Utah, through mutual friends in 2023, and what started as a friendship quickly blossomed into something deeper. He's said to be the polar opposite of Kody, grounded, private, and deeply supportive of Meri's ambitions. The couple allegedly exchanged vows in a small, intimate setting surrounded by a handful of loved ones, and TLC cameras might have even been rolling, hinting that Season 18 could deliver one of the most emotional storylines in the franchise's history. What makes this moment so powerful is how it symbolizes Meri's evolution. Gone is the woman who waited for validation from a man who repeatedly dismissed her. Gone is the hesitation, the apologetic tone, and the quiet acceptance of heartbreak. Instead, Meri has reclaimed her narrative with a quiet strength that fans have been cheering for since the beginning. She's been spotted wearing what appears to be a delicate gold band on her left hand, sparking fan theories on Reddit and social media. "That's definitely a wedding ring," one fan wrote, while another commented, "Meri deserves happiness. After all she's been through, this is the ending we prayed for." And perhaps what's most moving is that this marriage didn't need fanfare or headlines. Meri wanted peace, not spectacle. She's always been private despite her reality TV fame, and insiders say her decision to keep her marriage under wraps until filming concluded was to protect its purity from public noise. Season 18 has also subtly set the stage for this revelation. From early episodes showing Meri reflecting on her self-worth and discussing new beginnings to later scenes hinting that she's found someone who sees her for who she really is, it all now feels like breadcrumbs leading to this massive revelation. Fans noticed how Meri began speaking differently about love, not as something lost, but something rediscovered. In one confessional, she said, "I finally understand that I don't need to be chosen by someone who doesn't see me. I choose me." Little did viewers know that statement carried double meaning. It was both her declaration of independence and a prelude to her new love story. This season, Sister Wives has taken a more introspective tone, focusing on personal growth, healing, and self-empowerment after years of emotional turbulence. Christine found her happily ever after with David Woolley, Janelle has embraced her single life and rediscovered her spark, and now Meri's secret wedding completes the powerful trifecta of women who walked away stronger than ever. The dynamic between Cody and Meri in season 18 has been noticeably different. While Cody continues to spiral through his own crises, dealing with the fallout of his fractured family and complicated relationship with Robin, Meri's calm demeanor has been almost poetic. She doesn't need closure anymore. She's living it. There's a dignity in her silence, a power in the way she no longer reacts to Cody's drama. Some fans have even joked that Cody might regret losing her now that she's thriving, but Meri seems far beyond that point. She's stepped into her own lane, fully detached from the emotional chaos that once defined her existence. And viewers can't get enough of it. Social media has exploded with congratulations and admiration, with hashtags like #MeriMarried and #NewBeginnings trending among Sister Wives followers. Longtime fans say this feels like a full-circle moment, as Meri was always the one who seemed destined for something more, something beyond the confines of polygamy. Meri's secret wedding also raises interesting questions about the show's future. Sister Wives began as a story about faith, family, and plural marriage, but it's evolved into a tale of transformation and female empowerment. With Christine, Janelle, and now Meri all moving on, viewers are wondering whether TLC will shift focus away from Cody and Robin's dwindling household to the women's individual journeys. Insiders hint that producers are aware of fan sentiment. People are tired of Cody's bitterness and are far more invested in the women's new lives. Meri's marriage could mark the dawn of a potential spin-off, perhaps one that follows her new life outside the shadow of the Brown name. Fans are already dreaming of a series tentatively titled Meri Moves On, where she documents her life as a newlywed, businesswoman, and motivational figure. After all, she's become somewhat of an icon for women who've endured long, difficult relationships and emerged stronger on the other side. Another fascinating aspect of this secret marriage is how it mirrors Meri's emotional journey with her bed and breakfast, Lizzie's Heritage Inn. That property has always symbolized Meri's independence, her way of honoring her ancestors while building something that's hers alone. She poured her soul into it, using it as both a literal and metaphorical foundation for her new life. And now, with a husband who supports that dream, the inn has become not just a business, but a love story backdrop. Some fans speculate that Meri's wedding took place at Lizzie's Heritage Inn itself, which would be both poetic and fitting, a full-circle moment connecting her past to her future. Whether that's true or not remains unconfirmed, but it certainly adds to the mystique surrounding her marriage. In season 18, viewers have noticed how Meri's confidence has soared. She carries herself differently, lighter, freer, and unapologetically herself. Her wardrobe has brightened, her smiles are genuine, and her social media captions drip with quiet contentment. Even her cryptic posts now make sense in hindsight. A few months ago, she wrote, "Sometimes the most beautiful moments happen in silence. You don't need the world to validate your happiness." At the time, fans thought she was referencing self-love, but now it seems she was hinting at her secret wedding all along. It's this blend of mystery and authenticity that keeps fans enthralled. Meri has mastered the art of living happily without needing to prove anything to anyone. Of course, not everyone in the Brown family is thrilled. According to unconfirmed reports, Cody and Robin were shocked by Meri's decision to remarry, especially since they weren't informed beforehand. Some insiders claim Cody felt blindsided, though considering how he repeatedly declared his disinterest in repairing their relationship, many fans see this as poetic justice. Robin, on the other hand, allegedly expressed sadness that the family is truly over now, realizing that Meri's marriage symbolizes the final chapter of their once shared dream. But Meri seems unbothered by any potential backlash. She's been through enough judgment to last a lifetime, and her focus now is on love, peace, and purpose. Beyond romance, Meri's new chapter also represents the growing theme of female independence that Sister Wives season 18 embraces wholeheartedly. Each of the original wives has broken free from a system that once defined their worth by their connection to one man. Now they're redefining womanhood, faith, and love on their own terms. For Meri, that journey took the longest, but it's arguably the most satisfying transformation of all. She's not just surviving, she's thriving, radiating a sense of fulfillment that years of emotional neglect could never extinguish. Viewers who once pitied her now celebrate her, admiring her for her grace, patience, and ability to forgive without forgetting. Fans are already speculating how TLC will handle this shocking development. Will they save the reveal for the season finale? Or will Meri drop the bombshell during the tell-all special that's become a staple of Sister Wives drama? Either way, one thing is certain, ratings are about to skyrocket. Meri's love story is the kind of feel-good surprise that the show desperately needed after seasons of tension and tears. It's the light after the storm, the triumph after trauma. And it's exactly what longtime fans have been rooting for. Meri's marriage doesn't just close a painful chapter, it opens a brand new book, one filled with love, hope, and authenticity. She's teaching millions of viewers that it's never too late to start over, never too late to find happiness, and never too late to believe in love again. For years, she was known as the lonely wife in the corner of a fractured family. Now, she's the leading lady of her own story, rewriting her destiny with grace and courage. As Sister Wives Season 18 continues to unfold, Meri's secret wedding is sure to be its most talked-about moment, a symbol of transformation that proves even after the deepest heartbreak, love can bloom again in the most unexpected ways. And for fans who've walked alongside her all these years, this isn't just good news, it's a victory worth celebrating. What's especially captivating about Meri Brown's secret marriage is how it symbolizes closure, not just for her, but for a fanbase that's watched her endure emotional pain for years. The woman who once broke down in confessional interviews, asking why Cody no longer loved her, has transformed into someone who doesn't just survive, she flourishes. She's built a new identity separate from the Sister Wives structure, and now, that journey has reached a joyful crescendo. This secret wedding isn't a rebound or a desperate attempt at attention. It's the culmination of everything Meri has fought for: love, respect, and inner peace. Insiders claim that the ceremony was small, intimate, and deeply personal. There were no camera crews intruding, no scripted moments, just authenticity. Meri reportedly wore a simple cream-colored gown with delicate lace detailing, while her new husband opted for a dark tailored suit. The two exchanged handwritten vows that reflected years of healing and gratitude, surrounded by only a handful of close friends and family members who had supported her through her darkest days. And though Meri hasn't publicly confirmed her marriage yet, her recent Instagram activity speaks volumes. Her captions have grown more reflective, even poetic, as if she's finally at peace with her past. Sometimes the most beautiful beginnings come from endings you never expected to survive, she wrote recently, a line that sent fans into a frenzy of speculation. It's as though Meri's words are now part of a quiet love letter to the world, showing how far she's come since her heartbreaking split from Cody. Meanwhile, Sister Wives producers are reportedly thrilled by the renewed interest surrounding her storyline. One insider claimed, Meri's secret wedding could change everything for the show. It gives fans hope again. It's no longer about pain and loss, but rebirth and rediscovery. There's also talk that Christine and Janelle both reached out privately to congratulate Meri, proving that time really does heal old wounds. The sisterhood that once felt broken may now be rekindling, this time grounded in mutual respect rather than competition for Cody's affection. Fans are hopeful that a reunion special might show the women finally at peace with one another, all leading separate, happy lives beyond the patriarchal system that once held them together. For viewers, Meri's marriage isn't just good news, it's a symbol of liberation, of finding love after loss, and of realizing that sometimes, the best thing you can do is quietly build the life you deserve without asking anyone's permission. Whether or not Season 18 officially confirms her secret wedding on air, the message is clear. Meri Brown has found her happy ending, and it's a love story that even TLC couldn't script better.